where you are in terms of the preparation now? It's more Florida focused, is it not?
Well, we've
hang on a second. I'm sorry. Let me. Dave Clawson.
We're right now at a point camp. We're still focusing on Bowling Green.
Okay.
But we're starting to introduce some Florida concepts. We've started introducing their base defense, some of the offensive dilemmas they create, and so we've broken in and done some scout team here, but very limited, and we'll probably really pick that up on Friday and Saturday.
When you say you're focused on Bowling Green, what kinds of things are you focusing on at this point?
Well, there are fronts and blitzes or schemes that we will face many times throughout the year that maybe our offense or our defense don't run. So we try to take this middle week that camp is over, but we're not in game prep yet, and we try to introduce some of those concepts to our offense and our defense so that when we face it during the season, we're not trying to get ready for it just in 1 week and introduce a new concept. So, it could be some trick plays on defense, or an offense. It might be a bear double eagle front, or some Okie blitz schemes, and just things of the schematic nature that our other side of the ball hasn't shown that we know we're going to face through the course of the season.
Again, and I know I've been beating you up on this one, will you talk a little bit about what you're seeing still from this team? I mean, especially coming off of a really good scrimmage.
Yeah, I just think that this team has their capacity to work is better than it's been since the '09 team. And part of that is just depth. That there's still competition going on. There's still a lot of positions that haven't been settled yet. And with some of the positions that maybe we know who the starter is and who the backup, we're not sure, is it going to be 60-20, is it going to be 50-30, is it going to be 45-35?
In terms of snaps.
In terms of snaps in the game. And so, again, and I've talked about this for years, but we're finally at a point that we have competitive practices, that every rep's important. The running back position is still the greatest example we have, that we really have 5 playable backs. They all do different things well, they have different strengths, but there's 5 guys that we feel good about taking snaps for us. And how much they play is they're going to be fighting that out every week, as long as they stay healthy. And so, obviously we hope they stay healthy. The nature of that position is a lot of times it doesn't. So it's nice to know that we have 5 guys that we have confidence in. And for now, though, they don't like taking practices off, because if you take a practice off, you could fall 2 or 3 spots in the depth chart in a heartbeat.
And you guys had a really strong scrimmage on Saturday. Have you had to fight the attitude of, man, we really look good, we don't maybe have as many things to learn, we're ready?
No,
you haven't seen that?
This football team hasn't won a game yet, and I think our players understand that. You have a team of a lot of guys that have played football and have been through some tough losses. And a lot of those guys who are seniors went through the bowl game season, and they know what a fine line it is. So this is not a business. It's not a sport that you can ever rest on your laurels. And we haven't. This team has not accomplished anything yet, and they know that.
Cool.